Hello everyone, welcome to Faith and Flow Day 5. Today we're going to be talking about faith. I wrote a little something once again, and so I'd like to share it with you. Let's begin. How do we keep faith when life seems so hard and we are wondering if God is even there? Sometimes it helps us to remember the past and who God was in our lives prior to our trials and recall the God of the Bible who performed miracles, who parted the sea in the Old Testament, who calmed the storm in the New Testament, who healed the sick and the blind, who raised people from the dead, and who told a paralyzed man to get up, take his mat, and walk, and the man did. It's easy to trust God and have faith when God shows up in our favor. It is hard to trust and have faith when our child dies in our arms, or when we have to lay our parents to rest too soon, or when we hear the words, "You have cancer," or when you find out you lost your job, or maybe you didn't get the job, or you're losing your home, or maybe there's no money for groceries this week, or the unfair wars that are going on overseas. The list goes on and on. God, where are you in this? I don't hear you. God, are you even real? Do you see what I'm going through? Do you see what this world is going through? Do something. When valid thoughts like this cross my mind, it's easy to lose faith or push it aside, questioning, if there was a God, how could he allow such bad things to happen? But in difficult times, God never calls us to give up. Instead, he urges us to draw closer to him, to pray, and to bring our petitions before him, and to persevere in our faith. God also promises to comfort us and to never leave us and to strengthen us. James 4:8 reminds us, draw near to God and he will draw near to you. God also tells us in Psalms 147 verse 3, he heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. When a person chooses to have faith, there is a promise that when we get to the end of our earthly lives, there is a life to come, and there we will finally get to meet our Creator. And while that is very wonderful, what about right now? Are we just keeping the faith so that one day when we die, then good things will come? What about right now, this present moment? How can our faith and how can my faith help us live well today? When Jesus walks to the Garden of Gethsemane, he prays the Lord's Prayer to God his Father, and he says, "Our Father who is in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven." Why is this important? And what does it mean for God's kingdom to come to earth? And why would I want the rule and the reign of God to be over my life? A lot of us are rebels, and we don't want anyone telling us what to do or how to live our lives. But this is why it's important. God's kingdom come means for life here on earth right now to be how God originally intended it to be. We get a picture of that in Revelation 21, where it says a place of no more tears, no more sorrow, no more death, no more suffering, where we get to live in the joy of the presence of God. Listen to that again, where we get to live in the joy of just being in the presence of God. And God is able to show himself to the world now through us when we choose to believe, when we choose to have faith. And it's because that faith changes us. At the end of the day, we will all get to the same place in life, the time when we have the opportunity to take our last breath here on earth. I often think about this and I ask myself, okay, how do I want to live here? How do I want to leave here? Bitter, angry, mad, unforgiving, holding on to resentment, self-pity, isolation, negative self-talk, resisting change? Or do I want to have faith? Do I want to make a choice that, okay, even though I have trials, even though I have suffering, even though I had to say goodbye to our son too soon, even though, ... fill in the blank of anything hard that you're going through. will I still hit my knees and call on the unstoppable God of the universe to help me? Yeah, I will, because I need to. Just as Jesus prayed, your kingdom come, your will be done, I too will choose to stand strong in my faith and pray that scary prayer. God, your kingdom come and your will be done on and in my life as it already is perfect in heaven. Help me to forgive when I cannot. Help me to persevere when I want to give up. Help me to adopt your lens on how I should view and love others in this world. Give me good work to do, and may I never grow weary until my time is up. So why do I choose to have faith? Because it's either choosing to have God's goodness in my life or continue to let this world disappoint me and burn a hole in my heart. Faith allows God to maybe not change our circumstances, but it allows God to change us, enabling us to love and trust in Him while we are here. Jesus said, I came so that you may have life and have it to the fullest. I don't know about you, but I am trying to live that full life potential. And rather than solely waiting for our one day reunion with our Maker, we can also embrace the present moments by experiencing the blessings of our faith now and live in the goodness of God now for the rest of our earthly lives. God says in Jeremiah 29, verse 11, For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future, to have more love, to have more joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, and self-control. God says He gives that all of us, or He gives that to all of us through His Spirit, found in Galatians 5:22, verse 23. And it's a gift available to every one of us. We just have to choose to have it. Faith. And ultimately, only one person, or only the one person seeking faith, can decide if they truly want it. And it is hard because more often than not, we have to lay down our own will and our ego, and we have to let go, and we have to let God come in and change us. And change is scary. Change can also be thrilling, and change can also be worth it. And you don't need a lot of it. Jesus says in Matthew 17, verse 20, faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains. Are there mountains in your life that need to be moved? Are there mountains in your life that you want moved? In your sorrow, in your grief, in your disappointments, keep your faith. Stand strong in your faith and hold on to the hope and trust that even in our hard times, God is working all things out for the good of those that love Him. It says that in Romans 8, verse 28, God works out all things for the good of those that love Him. Don't give up. Do not give up. I am right here walking a trial alongside you. Let's begin. So let's go ahead and come to our mat. Walk those feet hip distance apart. Reach the arms up. Go up to those tippy toes. Plant the feet down. Sit your hips back. Take your squat. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Come up to those tippy toes. If you can, plant the heels down and lower. Take a few here. One more. Go ahead, walk those feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Right hand or left hand on your hip, right hand out to the side. Reach up and over to the left. Slowly hit a wider stance squat. Reach down, reach up, lower. Lift, inhale. Nice side body stretch through the right side. Lower and reach. Chin off your chest the entire time, long spine. Abs are glued in. Let the goodness of God meet you on your mat today. And if you don't believe in God, I hope that you just feel something good in your life right now. Inhale. Exhale. Hold this next one up. Inhale, reach, pull it in, bring your feet together, reach out, inhale, and exhale, pull. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, reach. Lower this next one, we hold it out, lift that right leg up, soft bend in the left leg, little circles back right here. Try to find your balance, go for 10, 9, and 8, we do the other side. Breathe, you have 5, 4, plant the feet down, 3, 2, 1, plant the feet down, right hand to your hip, left hand out, reach up and over to the right, nice side body stretch in the left side, plant the heel, squat it down, inhale and up, lower, lift. This feel good. Draw those shoulders down your back. Go slow with these moves, be intentional. Do what feels good. This next one, we hold it up. Big reach, big inhale, and then drive the feet together, heavy in the heels, press it out. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Keep going up. 2 more. Reach up. Last one. Hold it here. Abs are in. Find your balance. Lift the left leg. Little circles back right here. Breathe. 10, 9, in 8, both feet plant down. We reach up side to side. You have 4, 3, plant the left foot, 2, and 1. Plant the left foot. Reach up and over right arm. Reach up and over left arm. Pull it in and reach. Nice and slow. Pull the shoulders down. Lift. Down. Up. About 20 seconds here. We're gonna come to the top of our mat. In 5, 4, we roll it down. 3, 2, and 1. Come to the top of your mat, roll it down, and then slowly sit your hips down. Come to the center of your mat. Left leg goes long. Lean back halfway. Whew. Take a breath. Find a C curve in your spine. Abs are in. Lift your right leg up. Left hand comes underneath your right shin, and then, or your right calf, and then reach your right arm long. Take a deep breath. Take a big exhale. Now on your next inhale, we're gonna open up that right arm, stretching your body backwards. On your exhale, just bring your right arm back. So we inhale, reach, twist in the spine. Exhale, bring it in. Reach, exhale to close. Now my advance, you can reach, straighten out that right leg, close and bend. Reach, close. So warming up the spine, the abs, finding balance. There's no holds, no pulses. We're gonna lie down onto our back after this. Get into a little bit of that right oblique work and some center core work. Take one more. Last one, reach. Slowly close it in. Reach those arms long and then roll it on down. I'm gonna scoot down to the middle of my mat. Bend your left knee, hands come wide behind your head. Reach that right leg long. Start to flex your right foot, feel a stretch, and then lower it down 2 slow counts. Point your right toes, bend, crunch, nose to knee. Hold the crunch, send your right leg long. Flex your right heel, lower the leg, lower the torso. Point, bend, crunch, extend, flex, lower. Point, crunch, lift, flex, lower. Nose to knee, drive it in, flex your foot. When you lower, lower with control. Point, bend, crunch, flex, and lower. Try to keep your elbows wide the entire time, using the upper abs to lift, stabilizing through the right side body as you lower. Crunch, exhale, inhale, lower, find length. Point the toes, press the low back down. One more right here, flex, lower, point, drive it in, crunch up, then lower your head. Big press through your left heel, start to lift your hips. Hold your hips high, lower your right leg. 1, 2, lift it up. 3, 4, lower the hips. Lift the hips, lower the right leg. Keep pressing through your left heel. Lift it, lower. Lift, slicing that right leg as your hips are high. Lift the right leg. Lower the hips. Lift the hips. Good job, you guys. Now your modification, lower the hips, lift the hips. Instead of taking your leg slice with the hips up, just lower it back down. Take your leg slice with the hips low. So we lift, lower, slice, and down. Just 15 seconds wherever you're at. We're gonna hold the hips high. Last 8, 7, 6, little pulse. 5, 4, hold it up. 3, 2, 1, hold the hips up, reach your arms up, little pulse right here. 10, 9, 8, in 7, lie on your right side body. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees to your chest, good job. Lie on that right side, prop your head up. We're getting into our sideline leg series. Stack those legs. Start by sending your left leg out. Abs are in, pull up through that right side and just hold. We're gonna start with a little flexion and extension of our foot. So we flex the foot and we point, just warming up through a little isometric hold, finding length through the back of your left leg, connecting with our breath. Just 10 seconds left here. We're going into circles. We're gonna point the left toes, little circles back. In 5, 4, point the toes. 3, 2, and 1, little circles back. 20 seconds. Breathe through this. Abs are engaged. You can take that top left hand, push it into the mat. Warming up that outer left glute. We're gonna lift and lower your leg. Flex your left foot in 5, 4, flex 3, 2, and 1. Flex your foot, find length in the back. Now we're gonna lift it up just about a foot and lower it back to be hip height. So we lift and lower. Just 20 seconds, 15 seconds left. We're gonna get into a little sideline series. It's a sideline leg sweep. Last 8, 7, 6, you get to point your toes. In 4, 3, hold your foot up. 2, and 1. Hold it up, point your toes. Now we're just gonna keep the hips stacked and sweep it forward on a diagonal. Flex your foot, slowly sweep it back. Woo! Point, sweep, 1, sweep, 2, hold. Abs are in, flex, sweep it back, 1, sweep it back, 2, point your toes, sweep. Whew, nice and slow. If you can sweep it further, great. If not, just keep that diagonal. Try not to let your hips concave in. You want to keep them stacked to engage your core. No rounding in that back if you can. We're just here for a minute, past your halfway mark, 20 seconds left. Point, sweep, flex, push. 10, 9, we're going butterfly. 7, 6, 5, heels together. 4, 3, keep your left leg up. 2, and 1. Left leg stays up. Connect the heels. Open up the knees. Now from here, we're going to lower that top leg. Left knee in line with the left hip. Try not to lower it all the way. And then we press and lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. So time under tension. We're here for another minute. 50 seconds left to go. Push. Find length in your spine still. Try not to arch your back. Close your rib cage. Connect to your abs. You guys got this. Past your halfway mark. A few more. We're gonna drop that bottom right leg. We extend the left leg out. We're going back to that isometric hold. It's a point and a flex of that top left leg. Hang on. Last 10, 9, in 8, extend your left leg. You can do it. 5, 4, hold it up. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Your right leg comes down. Point your left leg long, just hold. Abs are still in, flex and point. So how we started this sideline leg series is how we finish. Little interval set, 20 seconds here of your pointing and your flexing. 20 seconds of circles, 20 seconds of leg lifts. We're moving on to the other side. Hang on. 8, 7, 6 little circles. 5, 4, hold your left leg up, point it. 3, 2, 1, hold it up. Maybe lift that top left arm up, little circles back. 20 seconds. This is when you really have to connect to your breath, connect to your mental strength. Tell yourself, I can do it. I am strong. 10, 9, in 8, we're gonna flex the top left leg, toe down, heel up, little pulse in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex, toe down, heel up. Little pulse right here. A little bit different from the first side. Really trying to carve out a nice, lean, strong left leg. Hang on. 10, 9, let me hear your breath. 7, 6, don't stop. 5, 4, knees together. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Let it come down. Roll onto your back, knees to your chest. Get a nice stretch. We're gonna roll it on up. I'm gonna pivot, face you guys. We're back to our C curve. Send that right leg long. Lift your left leg. Right hand comes underneath your left calf. Give me a nice C curve in your spine. Send that left arm long. Woo, take a big inhale here. Take a big exhale. Find your balance. And then when you're ready, inhale, reach the left arm open. Torso twist, stabilize through your left side body and close. Inhale, reach. Exhale to close. Inhale, reach. Exhale to close. Now, my advance, if you want to inhale, reach, you can send that left leg to straight. As you close, bend it back. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Abs are pulled in. Keep finding that C curve in your spine. Don't stop. About 20 seconds left. Take a few more reps. Really stretch, reach. We're gonna roll this whole thing down 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, knees in, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the arms out, roll that back down, plant your right heel, send your left leg long, elbows wide behind the head, flex your left foot, now lower down, 1, 2, hold it at the bottom, point your left toes, bend it in, crunch, knee to forehead, extend that left leg up, flex your foot, slice your left leg down, lower your torso, point, bend, crunch, flex, lower, point, bend, lift, flex, and lower. Knee to nose, flex on the way down, point, drive. Elbows stay wide. Try to get that chin off your chest the entire time. Imagine there's a little tennis ball between your chin and your chest. Work on your posterior chain. Last one. Lift it on up. And now when you can, take your right heel, press it into the ground, lift the hips up, drop your head back down, slice your left leg down, 1, 2, keep your hips high, slice it up, 3, 4, lower the hips, press the hips up, abs are in, slice the left leg down, 1, 2, lift it up, 3, 4, lower the hips. Lift them back up. So imagine this is like a single leg glute bridge with some abdominal work. Lower, lift, slice. Now remember, if it's a little bit too much, no worries. Keep the hips down so you can lift, lower, take your slice when the hips are down on the mat. No right way, no wrong way, whatever it is that you need to take. 15 seconds left, a full range. We'll hold the hips up. You'll give me a little pulse and then we'll move on to our sideline leg series for the right leg. You have 5, 4, hold the left leg up in 3, 2, 1, arms come up, little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, lie on your left side. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Knees pull into your chest. Pivot onto your left side. Prop your head up. Those knees should be in a nice, soft 90-degree bend. Abs are in. Take a breath. And then when you're ready, extend that top right leg long. Just hold. We're going to go into that little interval set. It's a point and a flex of the right top leg. Flex it and point. Come back to your breath. Big inhales, big exhales. 10 seconds left in this hold, just warming up that outer right glute. We're moving on into our circles. In 5, 4, point your top right leg. 3, 2, and 1. Point it. Little circles back right here. 20 seconds. Those abs are glued into your spine. Make sure you have a nice, long, straight spine and you're lifting up through that working left oblique. We're going leg lifts. You're gonna flex this top right leg in 4, 3, hang on to it, 2, and 1. Flex the top leg, lift it up, 1, 2, lower it down, hip height, 3, 4, lift, squeeze, lower, stabilize. Use your top right hand to push into the mat. Help your abs to turn on. We're getting into our sweeps. In 5, hold your right leg out. 3, 2, 1. Point your toes. Now we sweep it forward. Here we go. Sweep 1, sweep 2 on a diagonal. Flex your top right foot. Sweep it back. 3, sweep it back. 4. Go slow. Point. Push it forward. Find your flex and then sweep it back. Point, inhale, 1, 2, abs stay in, hips over, or I should say hips are stacked. Flex, push, point, draw it in, flex, push. Past your halfway mark right here, we move on to our butterfly coming up. Let this feel good. Let the move, let the music help you connect to something more than just yourself. Hang on, you have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It's your butterfly. In 5, connect the heels. 4, 3, don't put your leg down. 2, and 1. Point, connect the heels. So now our legs are open. We're gonna close. Lift, lower. 1, 2, lift. 3, 4, nice and slow. Keep the hips stacked. When you open, it's not about opening up all the way. Sometimes if you open it up too wide, your right hip rolls backwards and you lose a lot of the contraction. Think about opening it up 3/4 of the way. It's just a minute. You guys are almost at your halfway mark. Don't stop. Inhale, close with control, or I should say hover with control. Press open. Inhale, lower. Press. 20 seconds left. We'll finish with our little interval. Don't stop. That left heel drops down. 8, 7, 6, extend the top right leg in 5, 4, hold it up. 3, 2, and 1, drop the bottom leg, kick the right leg out, flex your foot and point. Flex and point. Stay strong, abs are in. Press into your bottom leg to help you stabilize. 10 seconds here. We get to point the top right leg. Let me see that right arm extended to the ceiling or the sky. You have 5, 4, we go circles. 3, point the toes. 2, and 1, point the toes. Reach that arm up, little circles up and back. Connect to your breath, don't stop. Don't give up. You can always rest your head to your bicep if you're getting a little crick in your neck. Hang on, we flex the foot. Let's pulse the leg in 5, 4, yes you can. 3, 2, 1, flex your foot, toe down, heel up, little pulse up and up. No momentum, all contractions, stay strong. 10, 9, we roll onto our back. 7, 6, it's your glute bridge. In 5, 4, bend the knees. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Lay those legs down, bend the knees. Heels underneath the knees, bring your hands down. When you are ready, abs in, close the rib cage, tuck the hips, press into each heel, lift the hips up, and lower down. So we press, lift, lower with control. Now it's not about how high you can lift. When you lift, I want you to think about squeezing the base of your glutes, where your glutes meet your hamstrings. It's not about getting an arch in your back. I want this rib cage to be closed, tucking the hips, lower and lift. Squeeze, lower. 1, 2, lift. 3, 4, nice and slow. If you want more with your arms, you can go ahead and reach the arms up as those hips go up. As the hips lower, reach the arms back. Reach the arms up, press the hips up. Inhale, lower, reach back. Exhale, lift, pull forward. Lower. 1, 2, lift. 3, 4. We have a little interval set. We're gonna hold the hips up. We stomp the legs. We'll lift the right leg up, set it down. Lift the left leg up, set it down. 10 seconds. You have 8, 7, 6. Meet me with those hips high. 5, 4. Hold it up. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Bring those hands down. Send your right leg up with control. Set it down. Send your left leg up with control. 30 seconds here. Stabilize through those hips. Try not to let your hips drop with each leg extension. Keep the hips high and even in line with each other. 10, 9, and 8. Hold the hips high. 7, 6. Let's pulse it out. 5, 4. Both feet down. 3, 2, 1. Both feet down. Reach the arms up. Little pulse right here. 30 seconds. We're not thrusting the hips up. Keep them tucked. We lower, press into the heels. Try to get the back of the legs to fire up. We're going all out bicycle kicks to finish. Hips come down, hands come behind your head. 5, 4. Bicycle kicks in 3, 2, and 1. Hips come down, elbows wide behind the head. Twist, rotate. Right elbow, left knee, twist up and over, other side, left elbow, right knee. Go slow, twisting through each oblique with the elbows nice and wide, chin off your chest. 15 seconds left here slow, 30 seconds fast, and then we're done. Let's speed it up in 5, 4, speed it up. 3, 2, and 1. It's twist, twist, twist. However fast you can go. Keep the low back down. Twist, twist, hang on, keep going. 20 seconds, twist, twist, twist. Connect to your breath. Lower back pushes down. It stays down. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Make it 3, 2, 1. Whew, good job, you guys. Knees to your chest. Roll it to the right, to the left. When you are ready, roll it on up. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for showing up. I know life can be so hard sometimes. I just hope that you continue to hold on to your faith, continue to choose God in your life, continue to have a good life and fight for it. I'll see you guys tomorrow on your mat. Thank you for joining. Thank you.